Hi, all. Earthy Wise Woman here, and I've been gone for a few days. I had a spiritual conference to attend, and it was really quite enjoyable. And I would like to share some of it with you. Um, the topic, one of the topics, and it was probably the most important topic there was what is perfect love and perfect trust, and it brought up quite a few things. I mean, for a while, it sounded like we were being like Aristotle, asking questions in order to get what the answers were. But I would like to discuss tonight perfect love. Most people feel that, when you're asked, do you love your fellow man? Of course, I love my fellow man. And some people's definition of loving someone means that they accept bad behaviors. Um, in other words, they they love people, but if someone does some harm towards them, well, they don't love that person or that situation. The situation you have a right not to love. And in some cases, it does bring about what is love. And I know personally that if someone does harm to me, I don't like that person for doing harm to me. Now, here's the key word: like and love. There are family members that I'm sure you have them as well, and I know I do, who I do not like, but I do love. Okay? So what is perfect love? That sometimes we care for individuals and see it for the contagion of what they're doing. We don't like that, but we love the individual because love takes us into a higher stratosphere. To love takes us into a higher vibration. All right? And right now, they say that the universal vibration that we have is, I believe, 7.23 is our universal vibration. But if we were to raise that just 1 point to, like, say, 8.24, we would even become more aware of psychic abilities. We would become more aware that we are aware. You know, sometimes, we see a few people who are psychics who can, sense and read the dead, mediums, people who can feel emotions, as myself, empaths, and we think that these people are special. And, well, we're not. We have abilities that you as well do. But I think that we've just maybe vibrate at a little bit of just a little bit, at a higher level. And what do I say to you to this? Don't dismiss that little tingling you might get on the back of your neck. Don't dismiss the urge to say something kind to someone. Don't dismiss it. Because in showing kindness towards someone and in doing acts of kindness, you do raise the universal vibration. Don't get caught up in our petty little differences. And one of the petty little differences that we have is racism. Because we know on a scientific level that the pigmentation of our skin is just color. Now, as time has gone on, cultural things have been connected to this. And that happens. That's fine. And we can culturally celebrate our cultures, but that does not have anything to do with racism. When I can give blood to someone and they can accept my blood and they can, get life from that, and they are of a different skin color than myself, that should tell you that underneath our color, we are basically biologically the same. And keeping that in mind, it even makes it culturally more wonderful to celebrate, because we do have cultural differences, but race differences should not be the same. It's not. It's never gonna be. And if we use the color of our skin to separate us from our fellow man, well, that's really quite sad. It really is. So this weekend I had an opportunity to do some drumming and some chanting, meditations, with like-minded individuals who were many different colors. But we were like-minded in the sense that we came together to celebrate collectively as a group what we feel and believe. So keep that in mind. What you feel and believe matters, all right? And to connect with people who feel and believe the same thing is really wonderful. Don't judge. Don't judge. Because where there is judging others, there is division. It is in our judging others that we divide and we separate, and where hate grows. I had the situation happen to me where I had a fundamentalist come up and try to witness to me about Jesus. And by the way, I do love Jesus. I am a practitioner. I am Wiccan. And yet we do have a place in our belief system for Jesus, because we're not seeing Jesus as how the Christians portray him, our fundamentalist Christians portray him. We approach Jesus as a person, as a deity, and to see what messages and gifts he brought us, and we respect. But we also know there are many other deities we respect. I have a great respect for Buddha. I have a great respect for Ra. I have a great respect for the Morrigan. I have a great love and respect for Bos. I have a great love and respect for Isis. I have a great love and respect for Diana. You can see where I'm going here. And so, I think that we as humans should not only find our own path to self-enlightenment, but we should also respect others' path to their form of self-enlightenment. And in so respecting paths and walks and beliefs, there would be much more respect and harmony in our world. And that is important. So I will be doing a Twin Flames tarot card reading shortly. I've missed you guys a lot. Thank you for joining me this evening. And since this is the first of the month, we will also be doing a zodiac card reading. So Earthy Wise Woman here saying goodnight for the moment, and I will be back shortly. Blessed be.